Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 8th of December 2021, and the time now is 6:17 a.m. Well, our topic today is, would you defend your criminal friend? Right, so before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so for the topic today, I actually would like to make sure whether I do understand the topic. Yeah, for here, criminal friends. Are you referring to? Let's say we have friends and then they commit crime, and then we keep quiet. We're not going to report them. Is it something like this?
Okay, the definition of the criminal friends is correct, but uh, is it whether just keep quiet and didn't report is the action of defense? Uh, I'm not sure. Yeah. So
Mm,
this is a definition. It's a definition of defense.
mm. Yeah. Then what do you mean defend? Defend here.
What would you?
Can you give some example? Because
Uh,
I
yeah. I think it's not the this is not the most important thing because
mm,
if you look at the implication of this topic, if you know about the criminal friends, then you can answer the topic, then you can discuss the topic. This is just merely what will you do if you know your friends commit crimes and maybe your friends comes to you and ask for your help. Will you help
mm.
them? You
Oh,
you defend will you defend them? Will you like let them stay at your home?
oh, okay.
Would you like uh borrow your car uh for them to travel, like borrow money for them, all of
Mm,
these things? Or even let's say you have the abilities, will you help your friends to 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 kind of like really quote unquote defense in law terms? Yeah,
mm,
if you have the knowledge, if you have the ability, but most of people don't have, right?
yep.
So yeah.
Mm, yeah. So here I think yeah, I won't. Yeah, I won't. Uh, let's say for yeah, I think all of the things that you mentioned just now, maybe I won't do. For example, uh, lend money to them, and then maybe also let them borrow my car, or maybe they want to uh, uh, stay in my house. All these kind of things, maybe I think I won't do because uh, yeah, I think at most what I can do is keep quiet and not going to that this is what I can do um, for friends, but it also depends on what kind of crime they are committing. And to me, basically, I care about a few things. First is my self safety. Yeah, uh, I'm quite care about these. For example, if you report your friends, and then whether this will cause you in danger, yeah, because maybe your friend will keep this in mind, and then he know that this is he know that he is reported by you, and whether he will revenge someday in the future. Yeah, this is firstly I would consider, and the second is whether to report. Sometimes depends on whether I can accept the things that he did. Yeah, for example, if it is a very small thing, like maybe uh, breaking some traffic rules, that kind of thing, yeah, I'm not going to do anything, because I think sometimes I did that also. For example, maybe run the light, not putting parking ticket, or or sometimes hit and run or what. As long as it is not like hit someone and they hurt someone, or make someone die or what. um yeah, I can like keep an eye closed, yeah, something like that.
Mm. And just now you say you keep quiet. If the police ask you, wants
Mm.
you to say something, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
because maybe the police know you are the close friend
Mm.
uh, of the person.
Yeah, I know that in this case I would be in trouble, because not reporting something that you know is actually also can be treated as commit crime, right?
Yeah.
um yeah. Yep. So yeah, in that case, when the police come, maybe I would yeah, yeah, I have no choice. I have to say uh I have to say something to the police, and then but it must be careful, um because I'm also afraid that uh, if something get wrong, and then I would also be uh, maybe get caught by the police, and then to face some legal punishment.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
So this is this is where the circumstances uh, that you didn't saw, or you are not at the you are not uh at the timing, and also the place when your friends commit the crimes. But what
Mm.
if you, let's say you go out with your friends,
Mm.
yeah, and let's say for example, and he or she is driving the car, and unfortunately he crushed a person,
Mm.
yeah, and then after that he run away.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, actually, for this one, firstly, I couldn't accept doing this. If that is me that drive the car, hit someone, I would uh go and confess. And so for this reason, I would report. And then second is
No, I mean,
because
what will you do at that time? Will you like once your friend let you to get out of the car, or what?
yeah, yeah, if I know that he is going to run away and not going to uh, confess, so yeah, yes, I would ask him
I think
to.
I think you can't know, because it would just happen in a very very short time, right?
Yeah, I would ask him to stop, and then we call the ambulance, and then after all this, I want him to go to the police station,
Okay.
maybe with me, because I'm the witness also.
Okay. If if the persons who crush your uh, if the driver who crush a person, and he really have the fear in their mind, and
Mm.
the driver won't get out of the car and look at the victims. He will just
Mm.
adjust adjust the car and then just run away.
Yeah, yeah. In that case, I think I have two choice. First is I ask him to let me get out of the car, and
You
I,
can
I
help victims. Mm.
yeah, I can help the victims, and then
Uh, yeah, but what if your friend say that I cannot let you uh I can you I cannot let you get out of my car, because I know that you will go help the victims, and then you will, because you definitely will call the ambulance, and also the police will come.
mm,
So yeah, so I will let
yeah.
you get out of my car.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, I think in that case, I have no choice to maybe uh, lie to my friends that let keep this as a secret. And when I have time to, get out of the car, I would do the thing I'm supposed to do.
Mm.
Yeah, for this one is I think two reasons support me to do. First is I couldn't accept, and second is because I'm already involved. I'm already involved, and then I'm in the car. I keep quiet. This is also a crime, and then I am choosing a way that yeah, it's like uh, there's some trade-off in my decision making. So I think I would yeah, I would report him after that.
Mm. Now, what if you are also doing something with your friends, but you may have the chance that you involve that I mean you may have the chance that's uh being sued by the courts that you also commit the crime because
Mm,
that let's say like there's so much evidence and but uh both of you maybe one of them or I mean either one of either one of yours either both of yours did commit a crime. Let's say for example
mm,
uh okay for example this is an quite extreme example but I think this example um, may explains quite well. Okay, and let's say you and your friends go out at night,
mm,
and then I don't know why, maybe your male friends see a girl and he really like the girl, and uh maybe he takes some drug,
mm,
yeah, and he saw a girl and then he go rape the girl, and
mm,
then you saw him doing the thing, and you
mm.
and yeah, so in this case, what will you do?
Um, I would stop him at the scene. Uh, yeah, this is first I would do, and then if I fail to do that, um, yeah, I couldn't accept this, so I would go and report him.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I would take uh my phone to record a video as a proof.
But just
Mm,
now you say, if you one of the consideration of reporting is you worry about your friends will hurt you, right?
mm, yeah.
Yeah. So at the same time, if you really show that you want him to stop the things and he don't want to stop, so he know that you are his enemy,
Mm,
right?
yep.
Yeah. So how can you sure that you can successfully report the thing?
Um. Do you mean that at that time he already know that I'm going to report him, and then he treat me as an enemy, and he would revenge me, right?
Yeah, and yeah,
Mm,
yeah, of course, because initially you say you want to stop him, and
mm,
or maybe he asked you to do together, and you say you don't want.
yeah.
Yeah, and so it must raise some question, right?
Mm. Yeah, but in that case, I go out with him. I'm already involved. So it's a little bit like the car. I'm already in the car.
No,
I'm
no,
involved.
means this is another example, right?
Uh, so did I go out with him before he raped the girl?
Uh,
If yes, then
can you
I'm
repeat the
already
question?
over.
Sorry,
Uh,
can you repeat the question? I not
oh,
understand.
yeah. I mean, at that night, did I and my friend, we two, go out together?
Yes, yeah. Both of
Yeah,
you go out together.
yeah. So we maybe we take the same car or we meet to at a place, right? Something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
In that case, I think I'm already involved.
Why?
Um. Yeah. Maybe. Let's say we get caught by some CCTV, see that we meet or we have some phone
Oh,
calls,
yeah,
phone messages, show that we're going to meet at this time.
yeah, yeah. And also, uh, maybe you couldn't, maybe you couldn't like prove that when he did the uh when when he commit the crimes,
Mm,
and you couldn't kind of like prove the, in Chinese it's called 不在场证明, and
yeah.
in English is something called to prove that you are not at the scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must, you need to be at elsewhere, and there's a evidence.
Mm, yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, you're right. So uh you may be involved already.
Mm, yeah. But if you ask me another way, I would be like in a dilemma in making decisions. For example, let's say one day you walk on the street, maybe it's at night, and then it's dark, uh, and then you see your friends is going to rape a girl. Yeah, and you see him, but he didn't see you. Um, yeah, only you and your friend, and what would you do? In that case, maybe firstly I would, if I saw it is him, maybe I would go and stop him first. But once I do that, then if I didn't successfully do that, yeah, also I'm involved, and I couldn't just let this happen and then without reporting him. So yeah, in that case would be more difficult.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. So this is some extreme case. Okay. Yeah. But
Mm,
unlikely will happen. And how about let's say your friends like uh store other people money or store other people property,
mm,
and also, or maybe uh your friends like commit in the violence. So maybe he hit people, and the the he caused the people uh I mean mm, uh what is it called? So he hit the I mean he caused the
oh,
people
hurt
uh
someone.
hurt someone, and then make the people like become lose the conscious. Yeah.
Oh, mm.
So let's say in some case, or maybe your friends rob some.
Hello, hello.
uh your
Yeah.
friends is also your friend is kind of like also do some illegal activities. For example, like uh wash in Chinese they call 洗黑钱. In
Mm.
English I think this
Money
is kind of like,
laundering.
yeah, involved in money laundering. And also it could also be like cheat cheat the company, and in order to like get some benefits. For
Mm.
example, like some people will actually quote unquote steal the electricity from the
Mm.
TMB.
Yeah.
Yeah, he adjust the meter.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um. Yeah. So this is a question, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the question is too long, or and also it could be case to case. Yeah, but just share your thoughts.
Yeah. For those cases like cheating electricity, yeah, I won't report. And also I'm not gonna tell him anything because if a person do that, so it means that uh, he don't care to cheat the electricity. He must know about that. So this is his personality, and then I yeah, I can keep my eye closed. And yeah, but this actually uh, um, yeah, make me like have some bad impression to this friend. Yeah, but not to the point that I don't want to make friend with him.
Yeah, I mean,
And yeah,
this may not be a good point because you say, uh, when they commit the crimes like cheating the electricity company
mm,
and do adjustment on the electricity meter,
yeah,
and they must know about the things. And when they rape other people, when they crush other people when they are driving,
mm, mm,
yeah, or even when they rob the bank,
mm.
does doesn't he or she know he's doing something illegal?
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they
Yeah.
know.
So
Both
what's the
cases they know.
yeah? So what's the
Um, yeah, I just want to say that because this is not the case that I couldn't accept. So I keep quiet, and then standing on a friend's view. Sometimes when you found that your friends maybe have some plans, and then maybe you give some advice, and then your give some of your thinking, something like that. But in this case, yeah, I just think that if you do that, and then I what I can say is like you shouldn't do that, and then but what but I think to them they're knowing what they do, so I have no point to kind of like giving him advice, because he just want to he's doing it is to cheat, and then to save money, of course. And so I'm not going to tell him or advise him, yeah, something like that. But on other
yeah
things, maybe let's say guys maybe who eat a lot of those food outside. Maybe I would tell him about some uh, some some healthy diet things, and then yeah, I would advise, because some people they actually unaware of those unhealthy foods outside.
mm. Yeah. So uh uh what is the factors of uh what are the reasons that makes you uh make your action different when the uh, uh when when your friends like stealing the electricity, or maybe like
Mm,
rape some other girls?
mm, yeah.
Yeah, what's the facts that make it make your action different?
Yeah, I think actually for this, it is actually quite subjective to me, and I know this may not be the most correct thing, the correct value for me to follow. I actually follow my own values, which is like whether I can accept doing these things. If it is me to do this thing, uh, whether I can accept. For example, cheating the electricity, um, I won't do, but I won't guarantee that if I have good ways, and then to cheat, and then not going to be get caught, or maybe I face financial burden to a point one day, maybe I would do.
Yeah.
So the things that I would consider doing, and I am not very refusing, then maybe I won't report. Yeah, this is the point. And the other is like the revenge. Yeah.
Mm. But how about like let's say like hurt some other people? Maybe the
Um.
people is really really bad.
mm,
Mm.
yeah.
It's also subjective, right?
Yeah. It's subjective. So maybe in that case, I won't report because I think that guy should be beaten.
Mm. Yeah.
How about
Okay.
you?
Okay. For me, if the crime is too big, for example, killing people, for example, rob the bank, and everybody know, and I couldn't justify it myself if I help my friends, if I help my criminal friends, I won't help.
Mm,
And yeah, of course, I still can do something uh to like kind of like help them or kind of like uh make them to leave. For example, they comes to me,
mm,
and then let's say for example they did kill the people,
mm,
and or maybe they crush they crush they they crush the people when they are driving, or
mm,
maybe they rob the bank, and then they comes to me, and let's say for example he or she want to borrow my car. uh, I won't lend them just because the car is registered under my name. But
mm,
if let's say he or she wants some money, I can like uh give them give them a little and ask them to leave,
mm,
and I can say this is something that I can help you. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. And if you talk about like stay at home, uh I wouldn't I wouldn't let them stay at home. But if the crime is not too big, I may, and I really want, and maybe he or she also has a doubt. He or she not sure whether he want to confess their crime, and he asks for help. He's not asked for something.
mm.
I miss he asked for he's asked for opinion. He asked for advice.
Yeah.
The the helping the he asked for the counseling as a helping. So he's not like he or she really know what he want to do, and he want to avoid, he want to escape it, and then asking for your help is not that kind of help.
Mm,
Yeah. So when they have the doubt and she really need a counseling, yeah, I may ask them, I may let them come into my house and have a chat. Yeah, and try to persuade them go to confess. Yeah,
mm.
or like analyze the consequences for them.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
So, weren't you afraid of like if their last decision is not going to confess, and then when the police uh comes to you, and what would you do?
I will say at that yeah I will confess everything. I say at that time she had the doubt, and also she just he or she just killed just killed uh, people,
Mm,
maybe accidentally or maybe purposefully. I'm not sure. And what I know is based on their hearing. There's no proof. There's no evidence. Yeah, just merely from their talking. And I suggest him or her go to confess. Yeah, because this is a big deal.
mm.
And yeah, but I failed to do that. Mm,
Yeah.
So my intention is once him or her go to confess their crimes, I didn't help them.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, uh I'm not very sure about how the law or some yeah, some law things. And in this case, so do you mean that
Okay,
uh
first you didn't
mm,
commit a crime, and also you didn't involve in the crime, and the
mm,
second is uh you didn't keep quiet, and you didn't like kind of like want to help them to hide
mm,
the crimes.
yeah.
Yeah, and okay, maybe I should add on is if they finally decided not want to commit not want to confess their crime, I'll report to the police.
Yeah.
Mm. Maybe I can add that. Mm.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, I think this is quite important because as I know in Chinese we call 知情不报
Yeah,
is directly is already a crime.
yeah.
Whether or not the person go to confess uh, later. I think if they confess, then you'll be fine. If they don't, and then maybe after some time, uh, yeah, then maybe a crime is existing here.
Yeah.
Yep. And then yeah, I suddenly recall something which is the TV programs that I watched in the past. I'm not sure whether it's like let's say if someone commit crime and then he go and look for a lawyer. Yeah, the lawyer is a professional one with the license, and then even though they tell everything to the lawyer, and if their last decision is not to confess, just run away, then the lawyer seems like have the right to protect their client's information, and they won't like have they won't like have the responsibility to report it to the police, is it?
Okay. I think this is misinformation. The correct information is the lawyer will tell their client, okay, now you can say everything to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be careful what you say. Yeah. So uh, you can you can lie to me, and also like you can tell the truth to me, but if you but what you say uh is, and also and what I hear uh will be the uh okay, how to say let me think for a while.
Mm.
uh okay, it's something like that. uh the lawyer will kind of like uh, let the client know that if the lawyer know some really critical things, for example, let's say like killing people, and
Mm.
he actually is purposefully kill the people.
Yeah.
And if the client say that I hate the people, and then I really kill him,
Mm.
I did kill him. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
kill him. If the client say that, the lawyer can protect uh his or her client. But if the client didn't say that, if the client didn't say that,
Mm.
even though the client did kill the 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 persons, but the client say I didn't, okay, then the lawyer don't have any like kind of like the legal responsibility. The lawyer still can keep helping his client, even though the lawyer know, yeah, his client or her client actually really did commit the crimes.
Mm.
Not sure whether you understand
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. So it is like the how to say the bottom
Ethical.
line is oh yeah, just now
Yeah,
you say the ethic, right? Ethic.
yeah, ethical. And
Oh.
also like for the professional, they have their ethical, like doctor, accountants, auditors, lawyer.
Mm,
They have their own ethical.
yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. And yeah, the bottom line is the bottom line is like you said, if the client tell the lawyer that they did that purposely, intentionally, they just want to kill the guy, and then they seek for maybe uh, some escape through the legal ways. And yeah, I think in that case, the lawyer must do something, and also he has the responsibility to report
Mm.
these kind of things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Based on the ethical.
Yeah, and but if the client didn't say this, and if the lawyer find that he's quite sure that his client is actually do that intentionally, I think the lawyer still can just do according to the client want to know. Maybe let him know the some advice, which is some maybe some legal process
Yes.
or
If yeah, for example, let's say the lawyer they found the evidence and then the evidence is escape purple. So that means uh the I means uh the I'm not sure the terms is kind of like the prosecutors or the
yeah prosec
uh
yeah
what
prosecutor.
is, yeah, the prosecutor actually also able to find the same also able to discover the evidence uh and then the people who committed the crime, which is the kind of lawyer who
Mm,
get into trouble. Yeah, if they so and yeah, and the client needs to choose whether he want to confess the crime, and then the lawyer can help their clients to reduce the punishment.
yeah.
Yeah, so the lawyer means so the client choose. Mm,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, but for lawyer themselves, they also have something like their own interest, right? For example, if
Okay, yeah,
they mm,
actually based on the ethic code, if the lawyer they found the evidence that can really uh uh kind of like confirm that his client did commit the crimes.
mm,
Okay, for example, he did found the recording from the CCTV that the client shoot the person.
mm,
Yeah, if based on the ethic code, the lawyer must inform the judge, must inform the court,
mm,
must inform the uh uh the court, and then so that yeah, this is based on the ethic code.
mm,
But how many lawyer would did that? Mm.
mm. Yeah. Yeah, it's they also have their interest. Let's say if you did reveal the CCTV to maybe to the judge, to the court, and yeah, but if you are a lawyer, and I think this will somehow affect your career, because
Yeah, right.
maybe next time the clients afraid the clients are afraid to to hire you, because
Yes.
you are
You're right.
so kind of like 正直, outright. I'm
Yeah.
not sure this is the correct word. And yeah, they just won't find you.
Yeah, you're right. Mm.
Yeah. So anything else?
No.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so that's all for today's conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversations? Please tell us what you think about conversation. If we are not native speakers, if you found any vocal mistake to make, please also comment to let us know because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.